The following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised. Today on New Evolution Wrestling, the new NEW World Heavyweight Champion Scott Humphries puts his title on the line against the diabolical Aziz. And then we go back to the vault as Marcus Burke goes one-on-one with the Maritime Predator Titus. And then in our main event, the Maverick Matt Wheeler is in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Evolution Wrestling. I'm joined by the incomparable John Biz and his stupid hat. How you doing today?
I'll have you know, our beloved announcer Todd Winters gave me this hat for a special birthday gift, and I take it as a personal insult to both myself and Mr. Winters at your mockery of it.
I'd love to apologize, but I really wouldn't mean it. As we see Sheik Aziz running the ropes here as Scott ducks under and jumps up with a back-spinning elbow and a drop kick here to get this match underway.
And here we go. The wily veteran, the diabolical Aziz, dumps the Redefinition over the top rope. And while the Redefinition may hold that NEW heavyweight title, it's only by a tenuous grip by his fingertips, his fingernails at best, as he's still plagued by shoulder problems.
Well, absolutely, and it looks to me like Aziz is probably going to try to hone in on that, take advantage of it at every cost here, as he seems to be lurking around the ring. As we know, he is quite the predator, and he's going to come up on all of us here right now, all these fans outside. And Scott's up against the post here, and it looks to me like he's not the only one with a sore arm right now after that.
Absolutely, a mistiming. Very rarely will you see a mistiming by Aziz, but that time he went to go for that brutal chop, missed it, hit the post, and now the Redefinition and a broken clock have something in common. They're right at least once a day, and he seems to be in control right now.
You must go by military time. Anyway, as we see Scott Humphries here fighting his way back into the ring, ducks under a clothesline, and Aziz here lifts him up and a backbreaker for good measure. And he's going for a pin, a referee position, 1 count.
Still a lot of fight left in Scott Humphries. I've never questioned Mr. Humphries' guts or his toughness. I've just questioned his dedication in this organization. And should he be the flag bearer for this organization? Should he be the heavyweight champion when we have the thoroughbred, the future Blake Maxwell on the roster?
Well, one of them's the heavyweight champion and the other one's not, so that kind of remains to be seen right now.
Well, without Dirty Don Martini in the picture in New Evolution Wrestling to protect and put belts on all of his buddies, I think the Redefinition's title reign is in severe jeopardy.
I think Don Martini was a fairly objective person, and I don't like what you did to him.
You know what?
We'll be
sort
right
this
back.
out after the commercial. And those are all very good reasons, Travis Canning, as to why Blake Maxwell should be the heavyweight champion and not this piece of garbage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on New Evolution Wrestling, and during the commercial break, I was torn a new one by Mr. John Biz here, and out of courtesy of all the wrestling fans, I'm just going to apologize, even though I clearly don't mean it, but just for the benefit of professionalism, we'll move forward.
You know what? Let's focus on what's going on inside the ring, and that is Sheik Aziz hitting a brutal double axe handle.
1, 2. And referee Tyler Marsh right in position there, but the Redefinition Scott Humphries is certainly kicking out of everything here. As we see Aziz follow up in the referee position here, he's choking him on the ropes.
The wily veteran that Aziz is taking full advantage of that mandatory 5 count in order to break the ropes. And here we go. He's in firm control now, follows it up with that brutal knife-edge chop. But how much power is left in that hand after he hit the post earlier in the match, I have to wonder.
Well, I do have to wonder here, as he follows up with Scott Humphries, and he blasted him in the face there. It can't be that bad. Referee position 1, 2.
Another kick out by the Redefinition Scott Humphries. And now Aziz pleading with the referee, claiming it was a slow count. You got to stay on a guy like Scott Humphries. If not, if you give him even a second to recover, you're in a world of hurt. And Aziz knows that. Brutal body slam. There you go, Aziz. Pin him again.
1, 2. And Scott kicks out again. Well, you know, Sheik is no stranger to staying on his opponents. He's a very cerebral person. I'm very surprised he's giving Scott Humphrey an inch here.
I think he's actually getting a little bit distracted by all the peons in the cheap seats at New Evolution Wrestling here.
Well, it looks to me that because of these guys in the audience here, that Scotty has been fighting back here. It looks to me like a reversal and a kick to the face.
Brutal jawjacker, and now he goes coast to coast with a high knee. I nearly called it a flying knee, and I misspoke. I apologize.
And referee in position here. 1, 2.
And Sheik Aziz sneaks out the back door on that kick out, and he is reeling here. He's wondering where this boost of energy came from the NEW Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Champ looks like he's setting him up here for his finishing move. Looks like he's trying to. We're setting him up for something.
But all the damage done to the back there, and Sheik with the standing hold. Oh!
He tried to roll him up, but Scotty hung onto the ropes. Scott with a clothesline, a duck under.
Oh my God! What a brutal German suplex out of nowhere. Humphries was out on his feet that time. This has got to be it.
Referee position 1, 2. I really thought that was over right there.
I am in awe right now. I have no idea. And I think Aziz's frustration is starting to set in now. What does he have to do to keep Scott Humphries down for that 3 count?
I don't think you can. I think you'd have to kill him to keep him down.
And that is not off the table with the madman Aziz as he moves out of the way.
Doing a backslide here in the referee position 1, 2.
And after a beautiful exchange in the middle of the ring, Aziz comes out on top, but another near pinfall as he can't seem to put Scott Humphries away. He has no answer for the Redefinition.
Are you actually giving him credit?
I will give the devil its due. When the devil made the Redefinition, he made him ultra tough.
Absolutely, and it's not very often that we get credit from John Biz on the part of Scott Humphries here, so we'll take it. In the referee position 1, 2, 3.
What? Was that actually a 3 count, Travis?
It looks to me like it was. That was out of nowhere.
It was absolutely out of nowhere. A quick pin attempt by Scott Humphries catches Aziz sleeping, and not even Aziz can believe that he got caught that time.
Absolutely not. And that Mahi Straw Cradle is not something we normally see here. Wow.
Very hard-fought battle.
Newfoundland, this is the Dark Lord, Johnny Devine. Watch NEW Evolved on Rogers TV. The dark side commands it.
You guys like that or what?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the vault, we have a Newfoundland Wrestling Classic between the East Coast Predator, Titus, and the Vegan Warrior, Marcus Burke.
This match originally took place in June of 2014. As you can see, Marcus Burke in firm control of Titus in the early onset of this match.
Absolutely, you see Titus there, athletic big man here, with a hip toss and an arm drag and another arm drag. And the referee in position there to make sure everything is copacetic as Marcus Burke seems to be trying to work his way back to his feet here.
And both of these men very, very decorated all across the Maritimes, even in other places in North America. I know Marcus Burke has been to wrestled in Las Vegas and other various states. This was one of the most memorable matches on this particular tour.
Well, absolutely. You know, these guys come from the East Coast of Canada, and you know, these guys have wrestled each other all over the Maritimes, and so these guys are no strangers to each other. So expect a competitive back and forth contest with these two trying to outdo each other at every single turn.
And there you go. You see Marcus Burke there. He actually snake eyes poor old Titus right on the top rope. And now he's right on top of him, laying the boots to him.
Absolutely. Stomping him into the ground as Titus tries to use the ropes to get back to his feet here. And the referee in position as Marcus Burke choosing that choke. And the mandatory 5 count coming into play here.
Marcus Burke certainly does not mind taking a couple of shortcuts. And that's on full display here in this matchup as you see him now choking Titus with that wrist tape.
Well, absolutely. Inside the ring and outside the ring, Marcus Burke is a sleazy shortcut kind of guy, and you can see it here.
And here we go. Marcus Burke, Irish whip on Titus to the other corner, comes in. Titus seen him coming, he telegraphed that one. Full arm drag and twist. Titus in full control now, looks like he's going to go up to the top rope.
Well, we know Titus has very good balance here as he's walking across the rope. And he gets hung up by Marcus Burke, and Marcus Burke shoves him off the rope to the outside.
And that is a long way to fall, even if you do get hung up on that top rope. And you better believe that Titus felt every second of that.
Well, absolutely. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier about them knowing each other so well. That's one of Titus's signature maneuvers, and Marcus Burke was able to pick that apart and just send him outside the ring.
Burke knew that he was in trouble, seen it coming, took the shortcut, created that separation, and now he has a minute or two to actually compose himself. And look, there you go. Keep Titus out of the ring, get your breath back, Burke, and then fight this match on your own terms.
Absolutely. I think Marcus Burke would even take a count out here if the East Coast Predator Titus could not make it back into the ring.
Absolutely. Any win is a win, and that's what Marcus Burke is looking for in this match.
Be that as it may, it's not a good moral victory as we see Titus trying to make his way back into the ring and fight the good fight here. And Titus looks to me like he's trying to roll Marcus Burke over here and do a sunset flip. The referee, 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2, does Marcus Burke. And it looks like a backslide coming up here in referee position. 1, 2, and another kick out.
One thing that's so interesting about the East Coast Predator Titus is
1, 2.
And there you go, you see the toughness of Titus as he kicks out. But people forget, just because he's a big man, how agile he is. And when you see that sunset flip over the top rope there, that was a quick reminder of how agile the big man actually is. But Marcus Burke in full control here with that reverse chin lock, getting a couple of seconds to actually catch his breath. But it looks like Titus might be out here.
Absolutely, and the referee looks to be checking on that. As you see him lifting the arms here. If that goes down 3 times, you know this match is over.
And on the 2, Titus found it deep down inside of him to stay alive. And look at Marcus Burke. Marcus trying to readjust his body weight, keep Titus on the mat, because that's how he's going to win this match.
Absolutely, he's fighting out here, and a cheap shot, a cheap maneuver by the sleazy Marcus Burke, grabbing him by his hair, his dreadlocks, and just slamming him back down to the mat here, and following it up with Looks to me like maybe he's going for an elbow drop or a knee drop of some kind. Oh, he misses a leg drop.
And you can guarantee that he certainly felt the impact of that all the way up through his spine. It's going to take him a minute to recover from that, but more importantly for Titus, that gives Titus a minute or two to recompose himself after the beating that he just experienced at the hands of the vegan warrior.
Well, absolutely. They're both down right now. This referee is counting both of these gentlemen out here. If it gets to a 10 count, they just call the match. And Titus trying to get the few fans here in the arena here, the Jack Byrne Arena in Torbay, to their feet here.
Both men back to their feet. Marcus the first to fire out. Titus quick to respond. This is breaking down into a slugfest right in the middle of the ring. But Marcus Burke takes the boots to Titus right in the guts, sends him off the ropes. What's this going to be? This is a clothesline, goes for a big boot. Titus slips out of that, and now it's Titus's turn to fire back with forearms.
Absolutely, and those blunt forearms to the face, they don't tickle. And Titus with looks to be some sort of clothesline and another clothesline. He's just following up with clotheslines of forearms, of punches.
The East Coast Predator certainly firing up, and now he climbs to the second turnbuckle, and it looks like it's going to be a classic 10-punch combo in the corner. Marcus Burke absolutely reeling. And what's this going to be? He misses the big boot attempt. Burke again with that kick to the stomach. What's he looking for? It doesn't matter. Big back body drop into a pinning predicament. Burke rolls out of it. He still has that double underhook on. Into
double underhook tiger bomb. 1, 2.
And just barely Titus manages to get out of that, Travis.
And Marcus Burke thought he won. We thought he won. At least I did.
According to the referee, that was a 2 count. Marcus Burke beside himself as he picks Titus back up. Let's see what Marcus Burke has up his sleeve now.
Well, Marcus Burke looks to me like he's honing in on the ribs of Titus here as he throws him into the other turnbuckle.
There's that patented big boot by the East Coast Predator. This could be the opening he's been waiting for. He picks him up. What's this going to be?
Oh! And it looks to be referee position here. 1 and a 2. Is that a 3 count? It's a 3 count. And Titus, out of obscurity, wins the match.
Out of nowhere, Marcus Burke looked to have this match well in hand, and just a momentary lapse of judgment and game plan, and Titus capitalized. And that's what this match was really all about.
And ladies and gentlemen, we see Matt Wheeler, the Maverick, on the way to the ring with the vivacious Vera Vyne.
The power couple is in the building, Travis, and I, for one, am excited about this new attitude that the King, the Maverick, has, and I can't wait to see what the power couple has to say.
And we'll be right back after these messages on New Evolution Wrestling. As we see Matt Wheeler here trying to get out of Kyoki's headlock, and he does do a reversal. And Matt Wheeler there trying to out-wrestle Kyoki. Kyoki rolls over here. Kyoki with a mixed martial arts background, of course. And Matt Wheeler trying to reach for the ropes here to try to break this up. That's so smart, but he can't seem to get to the ropes. And the referee's right in position there to make the call in case he does.
Right in position? You didn't see what I seen? Kyoki reaching out and grabbing Maverick Matt Wheeler's hair every single time Matt Wheeler got close to the ropes.
John Biz, I think you need to see an optometrist about your cataracts.
I need to
get
see
them
an
removed.
optometrist?
Absolutely.
I need to see an optometrist. I'm sitting here calling a match with a man who's the poster child for the Canadian Institute of the Blind, and I need to see an optometrist. You know what? It's no wonder that people just get sick and tired of the rules in this organization. You know what, Matt Wheeler? That's right. Take a walk, buddy. Take a walk. You don't need to put up with this, especially from a masked freak like Kyoki.
I don't have any words to follow up with that. I apologize to the wrestling fans out there for that huge diatribe on the part of John Biz. I think.
You know what? If I wanted to apologize, I'd apologize, Travis Canning. Why don't you do the job that you're marginally paid to do and call the match, huh? How about that? Right now, we see the power couple on the outside strategizing. And look, he's taking full advantage of the 10 count, slowly making his way back in. Hey, ref, come on, do your job too. Keep that masked freak away from the new king of New Evolution Wrestling.
He's attempting to do that. He did prevent Kyoki from going outside the ring a couple of times. And Kyoki tried to get out again, and he goes for a dive, and Matt Wheeler's right there to prevent it.
And there you go. Where's your martial arts skills now, kid? Matt Wheeler just kicked you in the face. It doesn't matter what color your belt is.
And
a boot to the teeth hurts the exact same to everyone.
You see Matt Wheeler choking Kyoki here, and the referee trying to break it up. And Matt Wheeler follows up with a leg drop and a pin, and 1, 2.
Surprising kick out by Kyoki. And look, you can see the Maverick Matt Wheeler pleading his case with senior official Justin Crickard. There you go.
Kyoki fighting his way back from his knees here. Matt Wheeler with a hard forearm across the back.
That's right, he's having none of it. And there you go. Take full advantage of that rope. Choke him out.
As the referee's trying to break this up here, and he's backing Matt Wheeler off, and behind the referee's back, the vicious Vera Vyne is choking Kyoki to the mat once again.
Why do you always assume the worst about Vera Vyne? Vera's seen that Kyoki was having trouble breathing and she was readjusting his mask. That's what happened.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what it was. I have taken care of other people at ringside just the same way. I feel she's being vilified much like I am, and I won't have you besmirch her good name while I am here today.
John, did you take your blood pressure pills today?
I might have. Just call the match.
As Kyoki's back to his feet here now, trying to get Matt Wheeler back to his feet to spin him off the ropes here. And Matt Wheeler off the ropes here, ducks under a clothesline, and a drop kick to Kyoki. It goes for a pinfall here. 1, 2.
And there you go, Matt Wheeler, the Maverick, the new king of Newfoundland Wrestling. Out-wrestling, out-maneuvering Kyoki. Oh my God, that reverse bulldog, just brutal.
1, 2, 3.
And there you go, the king victorious. Get his crown, Vera. Put it on him and let the king reign supreme.
Well, he is the self-proclaimed king right now. Well, let's see what happens here as we see he will not leave Kyoki alone. The match is over, and obviously this has to be stopped here. We need to get some officials in the ring here.
Stop. This needs to be encouraged. When fake contenders step in the ring with people the level of the quality of competitor as Matt Wheeler is, you need to eliminate them so they never come back. Look, there you go. Good night, Irene.
This is physical assault. This goes well beyond the contents of a wrestling match here. There's no need of this whatsoever. We need to get help in the ring. What's Vera doing? I hope they're not planning on using that mirror on Kyoki.
I'm not sure, but I can certainly... oh my God, yes, there you go. The king is here.
Oh, the vanity as we see security guards here.
Just like the commercial says, Maverick, you're gonna love how you look.
What is this?
What's he doing here? What? Oh no, Wheeler just realized he's in there. Tony King's not supposed to be here, Travis.
The king of Newfoundland Wrestling has returned to New Evolution Wrestling.
The king never left. Maverick, Matt Wheeler, this is assault. Where's the security team? Get this crazy man out of the ring.
Well, we both know how crazy Tony King can be. There is absolutely no doubt. And I think Matt Wheeler has his hands full right now.
Why are you peons cheering this? Why are you encouraging this?
I think you reap what you sow.
Don't get this man a microphone. Get security out there and get him.
Oh,
escorted
now
out of
you
the
want
building.
security.
Yes, now I want security.
Matt Wheeler. For months, you've been talking a big game, coming out here claiming to be the new king of Newfoundland wrestling. Well, pal, the only thing you're a king of is a can of meatballs and gravy. Me and all these people may have not have seen eye to eye in the past, but I think we can all agree on one thing. You gotta shut your mouth and get put in your place. I don't need no crown. My last name says it all. And on August 31st, here at the CLB Armory for the next show, I'm gonna lace my boots up. I'm gonna make my return to this ring, and I'm gonna make you bow down to the real king, because I am the true king of Newfoundland wrestling, and you're not.
New Evolution Wrestling would like to thank the following supporters: Breckle Pizza, Torbay Road, Westside Charlie's, Adam Tucker Photography, Kayla G. Travel, EJ Cram's Home Hardware, The Hub Printing and Catering, JC's Entertainment.